Let's train as teachers.
All right. Well, class, that about wraps up our First Amendment, and I'm going to leave the second to Miss Applebottom.
That is Miss Applewater. Okay, the Second Amendment is a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Now, this right is an incredible amendment to have because our right to bear arms is all that stands between us and complete social chaos.
Another round?
Good.
Hi, I'm J. Neil Schulman. Some of you on the YouTube community know me from the videos I've uploaded. Some of them are from the movie which I produced, wrote, and directed, Lady Magdalene's, the trailer and music videos. Also, I put up some music videos of my father, who's a concert violinist, in performance. But that's not who I'm coming to you as today. I'm coming to you from the standpoint of my first profession as a book author, also a journalist, who wrote this book. Let me hold this up here so you can see it. There we go. I think we got it there. Yeah. This is a book which I wrote the first edition of back in 1994. It's called Stopping Power: Why 70 Million Americans Own Guns. And the edition which I just held up for you is a updated reprint edition from 1999. This is a book which got a lot of attention. It was endorsed by Charlton Heston, also by radio talk show host and author Dennis Prager. Got a lot of good reviews in magazines like National Review. And it's a book which has been quoted from widely. It has a lot of material which, if you were to do a search on me or on it on the web, you'll find a lot of articles that I'd written previously which got included in this book have been heavily referenced, including in congressional testimony from both sides, both from advocates of gun control and advocates against gun control. The reason why I'm recording this today is, of course, the massacre at Virginia Tech University. And today is my birthday. So from every birthday that I celebrate for the rest of my life, I'm going to be reminded with news reports all day long of the memorials of the crime, the tragedy that happened in Virginia today. Which means that I didn't do my job, which is to get enough people to understand that creating a gun-free school zone, such as at Virginia Tech, which guarantees a madman with an illegal gun a free zone where nobody's going to be shooting back, I haven't convinced people that creating that sort of gun-free zone increases the chances of this sort of crime, this sort of tragedy, rather than decreases it. There's going to be a lot of people calling for further gun control, gun bans, because of what happened today, and exactly the opposite is true. Gun control has never decreased violent crime, has never stopped an incident like this, as we saw even in places with very heavy gun control, like in Dunblane, Scotland, a few years back. But gun control increases violent crime by disarming helpless victims and shifting the balance of power to the illegally armed criminal and terrorist. Since I haven't gotten that message out, I'm going to do what a hobbit would do. I'm going to give out a present to everybody else on my birthday. Instead of receiving a present, I'm going to give a present. And that present is that this book, which is still in print, if you actually want a paper edition of it, you're going to be able to download it for free. I have a PDF edition of it, which I've been selling, and you're now going to be able to download that book simply by clicking on the download. It's not going to cost you anything. And the place I'm putting that link to that download is on a website of which I'm the webmaster. It's called the World Wide Web Gun Defense Clock, and that's a website which, for about the 10 years I've had it up, counts up the number of times every day that a handgun or long gun is used not to commit a crime, not to do something like happened today in Virginia, but to prevent a crime, to stop a crime, to defend someone, to give the balance of power back to the innocent and decent person and take it away from the guilty and indecent person. So if you go to the website of the World Wide Web Gun Defense Clock, which is at www.gunclock.com, you're going to see this book cover. And if you simply click on it, you can download the book and read it for free. And I hope that you're going to be giving it to people who will learn from this book the lesson which I've been trying to get across and which was not in place on the campus of Virginia Tech today. Thanks very much.